It's almost 10 o'clock at night. She threw my stuff over to the side. Hey you guys, welcome to day 2 in London, where I'm going to visit Lovers Lane, which is one of the high-end luxury resale shops in Notting Hill. Hey y'all, good morning. It is day 2 here in London. Y'all, I was so tired last night. I was trying to get this content loaded. I kept falling asleep with the phone in my hand. I must have dropped the phone on the floor like 5 or 6 times. And then I was in and out of sleep because I was trying to watch the upload. Got up this morning, said the upload was finished. How about it uploaded the wrong file? That's how sleepy I was. Fortunately, there's some great Wi-Fi here at the Cleveland residencies because that file uploaded in 10 minutes. I thought I was gonna miss my appointment this morning. It worked out and got it uploaded. It's set for a premiere. I'm just getting myself together because we are going to Lovers Lane today. I know, very odd name for a vintage or consignment store, but I hear it's one of the best. I'm gonna go. So this top I got from a boutique when I was on summer vacation in Martha's Vineyard, and I will look for the name. She's actually a real estate person, but she has a storefront as well. I bought this top and another top from her. So good. I'm wearing these earrings. I think you guys might have seen them in a haul. These are from a local designer in Chicago, Zaire. Put their information below, but they're super light. They're like a raffia, and I think it goes well with the round top. Then I'm just wearing my Janae Naylor jeans. Y'all, yesterday I was cold. Even though the high was like 82, it didn't get there until almost 1 o'clock, and I was cold. Except for when you get on the train, because there's no air on the train. So it's just hot. So I didn't mind getting on the train as much because then I knew I could warm up. But when I went outside, I was cold. Anyway, I'm not doing that today because I am going to be on a train headed to Belgium today. And then I have on my other Sorels. These are the salmon color Sorels with the super thick sole. We love them. The ring, I think I picked up at like an outdoor market. Of course, my Apple Watch. And yes, I do wear my garment as well. But I wear that to keep track of my movement and all of that. Although I do have the Ultra Human ring, which I've talked about before. And this tracks everything else. So this also lets me know if there's anything going on internally that I need to be aware of. And a lot of times when I'm traveling, I start feeling a certain kind of way because I'm not getting the right amount of sleep. So this helps keep me kind of aware so that I can regulate those things. But yeah, the Ultra Human ring is great. It has so many different unique features. I strongly suggest it. I will put a link to the Ultra Human ring below, and I do have a discount code. It's just great, and it goes really nicely with all my other jewelry, although I only brought 2 rings with me, and they're the rings that go on this finger. And I'm like, what was I thinking? So I'm going to wear a jacket today because I kind of wish I'd had one yesterday. Then I'm going to wear this really cute hat that I also got from Zara. This hat is adorable. And y'all know I am a hat girl, so I bought a hat yesterday. This jacket is also from Zara. It's like the perfect little jacket that goes pretty much with everything. So yeah. So this is the OOTD. We're gonna head over to Lovers Lane. My train leaves at 2:15. I need to be at the train station by 1. So I gotta get there, get back here, and get to the train station. Hey guys, good morning. Welcome to day 2. I'm still here in London. This is my last day here. And so this is today's OOTD. So I have on this hat that I recently got from Zara. I love the colors. I think it's really funky. My earrings are from a local person in Chicago. It's called Zaire. They're like a raffia, really nice. The top I got when I was on vacation in Martha's Vineyard, the little boutique there. The jeans are from the Janae Naylor collection, Target. My shoes are my comfy Sorels, just I love those. And glasses are Amazon. And then I have this little jacket because it is a little cool outside. It won't be warmer until later. All right, follow along for today's thrift adventures here in London. All right, see y'all later. All right, we're here at exactly 12 o'clock to go to Lover's Lane. Should be coming up here in a moment. There's so many stores. All right, you guys, so we are here in Lover's Lane, here in Notting Hill, and everything looks so pretty and so nice. And y'all know I love a good corset, right? She's got like a whole rack of beautiful. Oh, this one's gorgeous. Look at that. That's stunning. It's so dainty and so pretty. Look at this one with all the lace. Oh, that's nice. And that's La Perla. So, you know, that's nice. I love that. This one has got like corduroy. That's really cute. I like that with the little flap over the top. That's nice. Oh, and this one is denim. This looks like something I would do. That. This is Dolce & Gabbana, which is nice. They got the D&G on the back too. Okay, I could just stay here looking at corsets all day. Oh my gosh, these are adorbs. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Oh, y'all know, because that's my color. That's my color. All right, let's go in a little bit further, look around, and then we're going to chit chat with the owner a little bit. You guys have got to come down here. Now, you do need to make an appointment. Make sure you communicate in advance. Let them know that you want to come down and come visit. You can't just pop in. And even when I got here, there were people outside, like taking pictures and videoing the outside of the store. So make sure you call in advance and let them know that you're going to come. This bag with the shearing, I feel like I can make that. That is so cute. I hadn't thought about doing shearing on a bag. Here's another one. Who makes this? This is Chloe. Hey, y'all. This is what I did on the shirt the other day. I love that. Oh my God, these Chanels are fire. That's a fabulous shoe. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. That is a gorgeous shoe. She says, please do not touch me. She's gorgeous. That's why you don't touch her. She cannot be touched. I love this idea of and this is Dior, by the way. I love the idea of putting these hooks onto the leather and then gathering the fabric here at the bottom and then adding the bow. Like, I think that is a very unique way of creating a piece. I like that idea. And I'm gonna save that idea because I think I need to try that. Let's go back a little further. You all recognize these. We have these at home. Now I love this here, this bag. I think that's Dior. Love it with the camo. Brenda would love that. She loves camo.
It's insane.
Say hi. What's your name again?
Bridget.
Bridget.
Am I going to be in the video
now? This is Bridget. Hi, this is Bridget. Bridget's going to show us one of her favorite pieces.
Okay, let me show. I love this piece.
Ooh.
Because when I first came, I was obsessed with this.
Oh my gosh.
Love her.
And now this is...
to wear. This is Dolce & Gabbana,
this Dolce, okay.
Runway 2004.
Wow. What would you wear under? Probably just like bikini bottoms.
Yeah. Like a small bottom.
Yeah.
This is my absolute favorite.
Ooh.
Doesn't get much love from anyone. No one's really... People don't really understand it.
Yeah.
But it's Chloe by Karl Lagerfeld 1995.
Okay.
This is it on the runway. That's Naomi.
Okay.
You might need to insert the pic.
Yes. Ooh.
But that's Naomi that wore it.
Yeah.
On the runway. Literally insane.
It's gorgeous.
And then it's also a campaign piece as well.
Nice.
But
now,
it gets looked.
what's on this? So is this something on
Yeah.
top?
So it's a 2-piece.
Okay.
So it's like a shawl, and there's like a. It's just like sits off the body. It's super see-through.
Yes.
But I love it. I love it see-through, as you can tell.
Yes. Yeah.
The runway piece of 1990.
Look at the buttons.
Yeah, and then it's a skirt as well.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Insane. And this piece is the actual piece that was on the runway, which is crazy. I'll show you the pictures.
Wow.
But that's
Look at the skirt. So the skirt is made like that?
Yeah. And this exact piece in the photo is this one. And you can tell because they're writing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do these? Oh, okay.
Those are Tom Ford Yves Saint Laurent. What's your favorite piece, Brid?
The sheer dress with the like bralette made into it.
This one's
Oh.
This is one of mine. I happen to have brought it up.
Okay.
Full black dress.
Yes.
From the front.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it goes across the back.
Okay. Oh, does it drape kind of this way? Oh, yeah. Okay, because there's like a little section in the bodice here.
Simplicity, a very simple black dress, and then you have that going across the back.
Very nice.
So that, for summer, it's terrific.
It is. It is great. This goes with my outfit. As this is Kimberly, who's the owner, and we just really appreciate it. So thank you so much for taking the time.
You as well, my love.
As we're headed back, I did stop and take pictures of all these doors here. These doors are famous here in Notting Hill. I mean, they're super colorful. People are constantly taking pictures. I should take a picture in front of this just because my hat is so colorful. Hold on. But I had to read up because as I'm taking pictures, I'm usually the only person taking pictures of doors. And look at all these people standing around taking pictures and recording video of the doors. I could barely walk down the sidewalk. They were taking so many pictures. So I had to look, and apparently there are a couple celebrities that live in some of the homes, and I guess some of these homes were featured in different movies. So there's that, and then I'm going to do a voiceover of some of the other information I found out. But we got to hurry up and get back. I wrapped up my last morning in London with a final stop at Lover's Lane. Then I headed over to the train station. Well, I thought I was getting there on time, but let's just say I learned that because this is an international train, you need to be through the gate 30 minutes before the train is scheduled to depart. All right, you guys, so we made it on the train. I missed my train. Yes, I missed it. I'm doing the most. I didn't read that I needed to be there 30 minutes ahead of time or they were going to close the gates. I didn't read it. Alright, you guys, so I made it to Brussels. I was going to stay in Brussels, but there's not a lot of great thrifting here, and there's not a whole lot that I really wanted to see. So I opted for Antwerp and Ghent. So we're just going to do one day in Ghent, and then tomorrow night we're going to leave and go to Antwerp, and we'll be there for 3 days. So we'll have a chance to look at things, change our mind, go back. I weighed my luggage with all the stuff in it, and it was only 51 pounds, which means there's still stuff I can take out, and I hardly have anything back here in my backpack. So I'm still looking for this jacket. We're going to find this nylon jacket. Like that? The train is here. Just over a couple hours later, I arrived in Ghent. First thing I noticed were all the bikes. I just love a bike city. I heard how beautiful this city was, but seeing it in person was something else entirely. In the train station, it's a really small train station, but my Airbnb was literally 2 blocks away. So we're going to take a look at that. The place that I stayed at was called Chamade or Chamade. Cute little spot. On the first floor, they had an area where you could have breakfast in the morning for an additional like 20 euros. They also had like a mini kind of conference center. So if you needed to have a conference room and have a meeting, you know, with folks, you could have that and grab a coffee, something to drink. It was in a really nice area, not, like I said, not too far from the train station, but I thought the amenities were great. So now let's head up to my room. Enjoy while we still have light. There we are. It's tiny, but it's okay. Got twin beds. Got a little closet space here. A little desk. It's definitely cute. It's really cute. It does look like the picture. And the bathroom. Just a small, but nice. Clean. Heated towel rack. We love that. We love a heated towel rack. And we have a mirror. All right. Since most of the thrift stores, all of the thrift stores are closed because it is 7 o'clock at night, we're going to go and visit some beautiful areas of Ghent. The first place that we're going to go is St. Michael's. We're going to head back to the train station, which is right over there. We just left there. This part of the video, if you're not interested in anything travel, then you can skip ahead to tomorrow when we get to the thrift stores. Before I even think about going shopping the next day, I want to do what I always try to do in a new city, and that's slow down and take it all in. From the cobblestone streets to the canals, the historic buildings, Ghent has a charm that is really hard to describe until you're actually walking through it. And of course, I couldn't come to Belgium without trying an authentic Belgian waffle. Sometimes the best travel memories aren't the big attractions. They're simply finding a quiet spot, enjoying something local, and just watching the city go by, watching people go by. One of my favorite places was St. Michael's Bridge. No matter which direction you look in, there's another postcard-worthy view. It ended up being one of those places where I just stopped for a while and appreciated where I was. As I was walking around the city, I stumbled across this structure, which is the city pavilion known as Stadhal. It was designed by 2 architects back in 2012. This landmark structure was completed. It's got a wooden roof and it's in this large open public space. It's situated in the historic city center that's within the Millbraun Square. Finding and stumbling across things like this is what just makes my whole day. I love it. Hey y'all, it's almost 10 o'clock at night and the sun is still out. That's not the light, that's like the sun. Crazy. Anyway, I was getting a little tired. I really wanted to watch the sunset near St. Michael's, but I'm tired. I want to rest. I'm trying to go to at least 5 thrift stores tomorrow in Ghent to bring you, a full episode of Ghent thrifting. And then we head to Antwerp, which is like an hour and a half train ride. So, okay. See y'all tomorrow when we go thrifting. Hey y'all, good morning. This is my really first full day in Ghent, Belgium. I didn't have a chance to do my OOTD in my hotel room because I had to check out. I was running so behind. Anyway, this dress is so old. I think I bought it like 11 or 12 years ago, and I think it is either from Fashion Nova or Shein. Sorry. Anyway, love it down. It is one of my favorites, and I've got to figure out how to recreate it because it's lovely. Anyway, that's about it. I've got on my Sorels because we're going to be walking around doing some thrifting today. So welcome to, I think this is day 3 of me trekking around Europe thrifting for you guys. Yay! Alrighty. See you later. All right, after a good night's rest, it was finally time to do what I came here to do, and that is go thrifting. All right, think twice, vintage. Here we are. Oh, and look at this monstera in the window. It looks so great. All right, let's go in. My first stop was Think Twice, and if you've ever been to Ghent, you already know these stores are everywhere. Every time I thought I had found the last one, another location seemed to appear around the corner, which was cool because each one was different and it had a huge variety. This particular one had tons of these vintage tops and shirts. They also had tons of vintage leather and denim vests, and y'all know I love a good vest. It's too bad I wasn't on the hunt for one because I definitely could have snatched one of these up. This one was laid out very much like a Zara or something like that. I thought the way they had the store laid out was very intentionally done, and I felt like it was well stocked. So pretty good. I stopped by American Vintage. Every time I'm in Europe, I stop by American Vintage, and it's always the same. The fabrics and quality of clothing, really good, but not vintage at all. So this store, Sandro, I've seen it before. I cannot remember where I was, but y'all look at this shirt. Isn't that cute? It's got a little tie. I don't know if the tie is attached to it, but that is a cute look. It's got little pockets on the front, and then this blouse with the holes cut out on it. I might have to go in just to see that up close. Yeah, let's go in. I just need this. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at this, y'all. That is a gorgeous coat. Same way with these stones all over it. That is amazing. It's like that. Oh, so sorry. So up my alley, y'all. Oh, that is gorgeous. Okay, I really wanted to go into this store. It's called Pursen's. When I'm traveling, I don't discriminate. I don't just stop at thrift stores. I also shop at local boutiques because I believe boutiques will bring you very unique pieces that you're not going to see anywhere else. And I love mixing vintage with contemporary fashion because you never know where inspiration is going to strike. And this place, Pursen's, so inspiring. Like this top, these shirt top things. Oh yeah, you'll be seeing them. You'll be seeing them. I really like that. I think the back is out. Went to 2 spots that ended up not being thrift stores at all. Actually, one was not a thrift store and the other one was just non-existent. We are headed to our next spot. It's about a 7-minute walk. The reason why I think we can trust this one, actually a photo attached to the listing, which is always a good sign because that means somebody's been there before and somebody took a picture and probably posted about it on Yelp. Here we go. Little did I know that the next stop on my thrift tour was gonna take me exactly to what I've been looking for. All right, you guys, we have arrived, and based on the looks from the outside, I think we have struck gold for a thrift store. So this one is called Kringwinkel. Let's see if we can find, oh, we are here. Look what we got. So this one is completely polyester. I mean, most of them are, but price is good on this. Here we go. Here's another one. This one is a pullover. I don't really want a pullover. That's kind of cute. It's got a drawstring at the bottom. I like the color. I like this one has the black at the bottom, but it's really, really big. It's really big. It's another one. So this one doesn't have a drawstring at the bottom. I like it because it's just kind of simple and basic, but I'd have to add elastic at the bottom. This one's super cute. I like the collar. And all of these are between like 7 and 10 euros. That's cute, but it's got some stains on it. Don't know if they'll come out. This one might be it. That's super cute. Wow. I think I like it. No. That's cute. And I like it because it looks really vintage. And it's got pockets. I think we found it. They also had trays full of vintage brooches for just a couple euros each. Little finds like these are some of my favorite souvenirs because they're easy to style in so many different ways and they don't take up a lot of room in my luggage. We found what we needed. I'm almost about to change my mind because this lady is so nasty. Is this the amount? Oh my God, I almost wish I could just return this right now. This woman was just so nasty. She was so nasty, y'all. Like, she threw my stuff over to the side. She threw the receipt over. Okay, we're gonna talk about that later, but first let's go to Old School. Right, so I'm inside this place called Old School. It looks like it's mostly men's, but it's cute. I think the guy that was just in here working the store just left. Anyway, here, the sweaters, sweatshirts, leathers. Oh, this is cute. That is a cute Ferrari jacket. If I was not so opposed to pink. Oh, that's really cute. Look at that. That's darling. 135 euros. About $150. Very nice jacket. Even have a Daytona jacket. That's very nice. You know, I'm all into the races now. Lots of these barn jackets. Lots of denim. Really nice store. Hard Rock Cafe, Los Angeles. It's nice, but yeah, it is mostly men's. So if you got a guy that you're shopping for and you're over here in Ghent, stop by. So here's a really nice polo shirt. Let's see what these prices are. So that's like 40 euros. So that's pretty steep. But it's still nice. It is Ralph Lauren. I'm loving the leather jackets. And the soccer jerseys. So that guy was really nice. He did end up coming into the store like as soon as I was walking out. And he was eating a sandwich that looked really good. And so I asked him where he got it from. And he told me where. And so we're going to go down there. Now, was he super friendly? No. And he was stern, which most people here are pretty stern. But he was not mean. He was kind, even though he was stern. You can do both. It is possible. So I don't know what's going on with that lady. All right, so we're gonna go in here, and this is called Verlandschat, and we're gonna grab a sandwich, maybe like some kind of chicken sandwich. Okay, so now that I've had a few minutes to calm down after that experience, I'm all for people with disabilities having access to jobs. But I think that there are jobs for them that work and some that don't. And she should have been on the floor, merchandising, but not interacting with the public, because what an experience for just a regular person. I mean, I was so annoyed. I immediately gave them a horrible review. Immediately. Yes, another Think Twice down the street from Old School. Had to pop in. This store didn't have as much as I had hoped that it would. We only stayed in there for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, so right across the street from Think Twice is another Old School retro vintage, and it looks like the store next to it is closed. Good Wool Story, and they actually look like they have some cute stuff, but we're gonna try Old School vintage. We're fine. Old School has a completely different feel. It's independently owned and carefully curated. It's one of those places you can tell every piece was selected with intention. They had these fantastic Carhartt upcycled jackets and crossbody bags, tons of soccer jerseys, and a really wide selection of these jackets from Desigual, which is a brand that I absolutely love. I actually just sold one of my Desigual jackets over on Poshmark, and I found one in this store, but y'all, it was too small. It would not fit, and I was like, I'm not gonna try to force myself into it, but I did take a picture so I can see if I can find one online. This one was just a little too small. This leather jacket with the safety pins and the studs, giving me all kinds of inspiration. Do you hear me? I love this look. It's so like rocker, edgy. Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it in my future. I thought it was a coffee store, and it says it's actually vintage clothing and coffee. So let's go in. I love this coffee shop concept. Part coffee shop, part vintage store. You can sip your coffee while browsing pre-loved fashion. And honestly, I wish we had more places like this back home. I mean, the number of track jackets, nylon jackets, pullover nylon jackets, they were endless. And I'm going to tell you, while I was in the store, a truck from Vinted stopped by and dropped off loads of bags of vintage product. I don't know what that was about, but I'm definitely going to read up on it because I'm very curious about how vintage works with these secondhand stores. But I really love the other one. This is cute. This is nice. If I hadn't seen the other one, I probably would buy this one. I saw this Chicago Bulls jacket and it was super, super cute. But, you know, I can very easily get that back home at a much lower price. As I started looking through the jackets, the prices were getting up there a little bit. Like, I really like this Fila one. I would love to have that for tennis, but I looked online and it was a lot less online than it was here in the store. Plus, I don't have room. So I opted to look at some other jackets, and you'll see what I ended up in my haul. And you'll see what I ended up with in my haul. Before I knew it, it was time to catch another train to my next stop in Antwerp. But first, ice cream. All right, we made it to the train. Stuff. We're headed to Antwerp. So, see you in the next video when we get to Antwerp. We made it to Antwerp. In this beautiful train station. Here, I'm gonna go straight to check in to my room. I think this one is an Airbnb, I can't remember. I go between both depending on the cost and location. So it's only like 2 blocks from the train station. And then I should probably find dinner. Arriving in Antwerp, the diamond capital of the world, was pretty obvious. As soon as I walked out of the train station, I walked into the diamond district. Yeah, and it was definitely, it gave you this kind of just a feeling of being in a busy, bustling city. I stayed at the City Box, which was pretty great. It was interesting because when I walked in, there was nobody, no desk to check in. You had to check in a kiosk, but the lobby was nice. Lots of plants, a big screen TV where you could sit at. You could grab coffee. People can sit around, play games, be comfortable in the lobby area. There was also a kitchen with a shared refrigerator. So if you had food, you could store your food in there. It was nice because I was there for 3 days, and I actually did go to the grocery store and buy food. I also washed clothes while I was in Antwerp. They had a washing facility, so that was nice. Anyway, we're checking into the room and we'll do a quick room tour. All right, so here we are at the City Box, and let's go in. Okay. Tiny as per usual. Okay, so we figured out how to turn the lights on. We had to jam the card into the little reader here. So I'll turn it around. All right, so here we are. This is the room again. Didn't get to show you the bathroom as much, but it's small, a little bit more counter space than we had at the first hotel in London. That was getting on my nerves. Stuff was falling all over the floor. Nice shower, spacious towels, and this is the rest of the room. So, all right, so I am gonna go for a walk and we're gonna go see some of the city. We're gonna be here for a few days, so it's good. All right. Okay, just run around the room and take pictures. So I'm here at the cathedral. And you guys, there's so much to see. There are so many people out here and places to eat, things to look at, dogs. I mean, dogs are like everywhere. So we're just gonna spend this evening. I'm actually gonna try to find the best place to find something to eat, and then Yeah, get a glass of wine, maybe some pizza. I know that sounds crazy. I came all this way. Look at pizza! Look at this beautiful cathedral. As always, I spend my first night walking around, taking it all in, and I ran across this vintage record store. Didn't take any video, just photos, and I wish I could have rolled up some of these posters and taken them home with me. They had a place where you could actually listen to the vinyl. I love that. And then I just walked around the city, took it all in. There was so much to see. I stopped and had a glass of wine and olives at a bar while the World Cup was playing. And I think this was the night that USA was playing Belgium, which was so interesting. Everybody at all the bars everywhere was watching this game. Yeah, it was lots of fun. So I enjoyed listening to them and just sitting back and just enjoying and taking it all in. Kind of a, just kind of a slow burn of the evening. Hey y'all, it's 10 o'clock at night and the sun is still out. I don't ever want to come home. Why should I ever come home? I should just live here. That's how I feel every time I go somewhere else. It's 10 o'clock. People are still out having dinner, having a wonderful time on the streets. I just finished watching World Cup, having a glass of wine, and now I'm just walking around. What are you doing tonight? All right, everyone, stay tuned for the Thrifting in Antwerp video coming soon.